5 spine-chilling mysteries from around the States. From a house where floors and walls bleed, to that time when people spontaneously got knocked out because of a strange odor, here are 5 more spine-chilling mysteries from around the country that no one could ever explain. This is part 3 of the Unsolved Mysteries from Around the States series. Stay tuned, as the next could feature your hometown. Number 5. The Gurdon Lights in Arkansas. The state of Arkansas is no stranger to ghost hauntings, and while paranormal experts are still trying their best to explain such mysteries, a widely known phenomenon has been sweeping the land. It's totally unnerving, so much so that people from around the country flock to this particular spot to experience it themselves. What we're referring to here are the light orbs floating above the railroad tracks in Gurdon, Arkansas.
No, I'm not kidding, Daddy, I swear. It's in the middle of the road. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not.
Known as Gurdon Lights, legend has it that a certain railroad worker was murdered in the area sometime in 1931. The light was supposed to be the lantern of the slain worker, where it serves as a reminder of the crime committed there. Other people believe this to be a natural occurrence caused by rising swamp gas, which then creates some sort of luminous mirage effect. The mystery behind this glowing light was featured in one of the episodes of Unsolved Mysteries in 1994. Number 4. Jason Padgett, the unlikely math whiz from Washington. It's no surprise for the likes of Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, or Isaac Newton to become legends in the field of math and science. These guys are either born with it or have been working their whole lives to master it. But apparently, there's always an exemption to this rule, and that someone hails from Washington. You see, from the Evergreen State once lived a man named Jason Padgett. Jason is your ordinary guy, whose day job includes selling furniture sets. When the weekend arrives, the jock and self-described partier would hop around his hometown in Tacoma to have some fun. Such was life for Jason, until one night, he got beat up by 2 men outside a bar. The incident left him with a severe concussion and probably a broken nose. His fate changed for the better when, after he recovered, he realized something extraordinary going on inside his head.
When I would see things on TV or on the wall or anywhere in the world, I would notice the exact same shapes all over the place. It's literally everywhere.
It is said that Jason had acquired the ability to visualize complex mathematical objects and physics concepts intuitively. That literal knock on the head made him a math genius. As explained by experts, Jason's case is among those rare cases of acquired savant syndrome, where people develop special mental abilities after suffering head injuries. But the question remains, do we have the same abilities that lie dormant inside our own heads, waiting to be unlocked? Number 3. The Bleeding House in Georgia. Nothing could be more perplexing and even more terrifying if you find out that your house bleeds. Not of animal blood, but of human blood. That's exactly what the family of Minnie Winston experienced in 1987 when they discovered their humble abode in Atlanta was oozing with the life-giving body fluid. Minnie first noticed a puddle of red liquid substance on the floor. She initially thought it to be spills, but then later found it smeared on their bathroom walls. The homemaker went back to check the rest of the house from there. Much to her shock, found pools of the reddish substance scattered along the hallway floor. Minnie ran to check on her husband, but found the elderly man doing fine. More blood was found in the kitchen, running beneath the tables, chairs, and under the kitchen appliances. They called the police. They couldn't find evidence of a break-in. Even worse, they couldn't even trace the origin of the blood, as it belonged to neither Minnie nor her husband. It was confirmed, though, that the blood was from a human being. But to whom? No one knows. Number 2. The Haunted Old House Woods in Virginia. In the seaside of Diggs, Virginia, they're found the famous Old House Woods, which was once known in the olden times to be a popular hiding place for pirates, criminals, and soldiers alike. It could only be assumed, but nevertheless be expected, that a lot of these individuals had died there. As such, the forest had become a hotspot for paranormal activities, which, depending on accounts of numerous witnesses, may include sightings of a white lady and skeletons walking around. The place itself is filled with dread. Passerbys reported feeling uneasy and, at worst, scared for no reason while walking in the forest.
It's hard to tell over all the animal chatter, but it sounded like it could have very well been someone digging.
Even animals, like horses, are also known to get spooked when coming near the area. Paranormal experts were also often left so creeped out with the place that they couldn't even let themselves continue with their investigations. And number 1, the Mad Gasser of Mattoon. Around the 1940s, the once small, quiet town of Mattoon, Illinois, was rocked with an unexplainable event that had sent everyone gagging and gasping for breath. According to accounts, more than 24 cases of gassings were reported to the police. Victims were either found to be paralyzed, coughing hysterically, nauseous, or vomiting after smelling a trail of noxious odor inside their homes. Authorities couldn't find any evidence of the said substance. Fortunately, though, all the victims have survived. People believed the incident to be the works of the Mad Gasser. This was the name given to the person or group held responsible for the attacks. Still, there were those who thought it to be a case of mass hysteria. Others, however, believed it to be the outcome of a paranormal activity that had ravaged the city of Mattoon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.